When it comes to serving, Jesus is the one who provides and sets the example for us. And today I want to share a verse from John chapter 13, verse 15, and this is right after Jesus has finished washing the disciples' feet. And he says, "For I have set you an example, that you also should do as I have done to you." The foot washing story, which you can read about in John chapter 13, up through verse 15 there, and even a little longer, is the ultimate act, other than the cross, of Jesus' humility and servanthood. Here you have Jesus and the other disciples, all these manly guys, the sons of thunder and the other disciples, and these guys are always jockeying for position with each other about what's the pecking order. And is it Peter and James and John and Andrew, and is it down from there? And everyone wants to kind of assert themselves and their authority, their value, what they mean to Jesus and to the movement. And I mean, human beings, we're social animals. We're pack animals in a sense. And all of us can understand a pecking order going way back to when we were in elementary school, to in the context of jobs and places where you've worked, to social groupings that we have, and how people can often be angling for position and prominence and power and influence. And Jesus in John chapter 13 just, if you'll pardon the expression, throws a bucket of cold water over all of it. Because here the disciples and Jesus come in, their feet are dirty, they wear sandals, it's the Middle East, and they're all kind of looking around like, where's the servant who would usually fulfill this task of washing our feet, this lowly, menial, dirty task? It's just like Tom and Chuck and Jeff here at the church. Somebody's got to clean the bathrooms because it needs to be done. And yet in many ways you could say, well, that's one of the most Christ-like things we do. It's taking the lowest place or a menial thing or something that people wouldn't want to do and being willing to do it in order to help serve other people. And so Jesus blows up all of their pride by putting a towel around himself, taking a towel and a basin of water, and starting to wash their feet. He sets the example for all of us. And if Jesus is willing to do the lowest, most menial task, then you and I are called to follow his example. It's why as a pastor I've always tried to model that there's nothing beneath me. I have no problem taking garbage out to the church dumpster and throwing it in. I don't have any problem helping with any physical task around the building, because Jesus is our model, our example, our leader, our teacher, and he was always willing to serve and to do what needed to be done, even if what he did, like washing feet, was traditionally the role of the servant. Always remember, there's nothing beneath you as a Christian. We can do anything in God's name, and it can become an instrument of the work of God.